Hello everyone, it's me Cassidy again with another Teachable Tuesday. This Teachable Tuesday I'm going to show you how you can overwinter some of your annuals so that you don't have to buy new next year. And I'll show you on I've got here that we just had in this one pot all summer long, and it hasn't sold at the red shed here, so now we're going to use it as a demo plant. So a lot of plants have different ways of propagating, which just means making new plants out of plants that you already have. Some plants produce seeds, some plants produce corms, others produce bulbs and tubers. The canna lily is really special because it has these flowers which make these little seeds. So this is a little seed pod here. You can tell it's ripe because it's brown on the edges, whereas this one isn't so ripe, so the seeds inside might not be mature enough to grow into new plants. So you'll just want to wait until there's like brown around the edges. These will pop open if they're overripe actually. And for this one, you can kind of see there's like a little split there, and it's got these little black seeds inside. Let's let the camera focus a second. It's got those little black seeds. Now each one of these seeds will produce a new plant. Canna lilies are actually relatively easy to grow from seed. I grew a couple from seed just a few weeks ago actually, just to test it out. So these are what they look like. For me, the seed coat here is really, really thick. So I just took some nail clippers, pinched a little bit so that the water could get into the seed. And that's called a type of stratification, where the seed needs something done to it to allow water to come into it. So I just chose to like scar basically the seed coat with the nail clippers on the opposite side of where it was attached to the stem of the plant. So there's like a little hole right there, and you're going to want to do that on the opposite side. So like right about there, just score the plant or score the seed to get that plant to grow. Now canna lilies, let's just take this out of the pot here. Just hold on me for 1 second. Canna lilies will also produce these little bulblets. So you'll see that all around the roots here, let me move that leaf, there are these big bulblets. And each of those will produce a new plant once they're taken away from the mother plant, which is this original plant you got growing here. And the plant produces those just in case that mother plant were to die. So then it would be their like little babies. They come off relatively easy most of the time, and they come with like a little root attached. So you can store those little bulblets over the winter in like a mesh bag in a cool basement. Make sure they stay a little bit moist but not too wet. You just want to make sure that they don't dry out during the winter. If you don't feel confident enough to do that, you could definitely take this whole plant inside, try and give it some bright light, and keep it healthy and happy over the winter time. But I know for a lot of us that don't have space or the lighting for it, sometimes using propagation techniques like using the seeds or keeping the bulbs over winter is really a more practical method for us not to have to spend money next spring on annuals. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.